All right, guys, welcome back to another video. This one will be the King's Dynasty Draft Lottery video, and I guess it's a long time coming. So, uh, let me do. I'm gonna take you through every step of the process, so there is no accusations of tampering. So I will be using www.fantasydraftlottery.com. As you can tell, I've used this. Oh wait, what the hell? I forgot to share my screen. I forgot to share my screen. I will redo this again. Uh, okay. Now I will share my screen and I will redo um the process of opening the okay. So as we can see, I got this. Can we hide this? Um Also make sure you mark your keepers because in order for you to keep your keepers, keep your players, you gotta mark them down. Evan, you're new to the team. Um Honestly, if I were you, I would just keep one, two, three, four, five, six. I guess Jamal. You find those other two, you got it. But those are the guys I would keep for, in my opinion, Evan. Um, let's see. Oh, who else doesn't have their fucking keepers on? Oh, Brad, I got you, brother. I got you, brother. Oh, you probably don't want to keep Jonathan Taylor Tua, so maybe Dallas, Tyler, Justin. He's pretty good, and then these guys right here. Those guys are probably good keepers. So, um, I got you there, Brad. But as you could tell, let's see the standings. Let's see the standings. Okay, so due to the tanking, I have an extra. Wait, what? I guess I made the standings 1-7-23. What in the Daddy Josh? Then how did Daddy Josh? I guess his record made it to where. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So I didn't count actual playoffs, but I usually do count actual playoffs because that's what I did with the actual standings. This might be controversial, honestly. But let me look at the stand or the games. This might be a adjustment that I'm making. Oh, okay. So he lost round one. That's why I have, and then Juan won. Oh, Juan lost. Okay, and I guess Dylan beat Juan. Or okay, there we go. That makes sense now. Okay, so that's why. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Fifth, but he was seventh. Okay. Hmm. I think I did make a mistake. Dylan, I don't think you were supposed to be in the lottery because the bottom six teams is one. That's Evan, Jacob, Stan, Brad, and Jack. But I count the standings from before for the constellation part right here. Um, Before the play of the consolation bracket part. Um, but since Dylan was in the playoffs, I actually count the actual position that you finish. So since you guys both lost in the first round, this actually these teams all lost in the first round. That's why Dylan or Ben's so high. Um, I need to redo this then. Hold on, guys, you're gonna have to come with me with this because if I switch this up last minute, y'all aren't gonna understand why I did it. So, let's look at the. We're kind of looking at the schedule. Like, okay, I guess scoreboard is the same thing. So round one, Dylan. So this is the winner's consolation bracket. So I carefully, but then Juan lost. Huh. So these should be the bottom four teams then. And then round three is Stephen and Ben. Okay. So Dylan won the past two. Does that mean? But he would have never known. Okay, actually, no one knew there was gonna be a 16 lottery because I didn't say it until after the season was over. So it makes sense why he did. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense now to me. So instead of Dylan, since Dylan actually got fifth place, he will not be in the draft lottery. Instead, it will be Juan. Um, woo, woo. So Seth got sixth place. New York Bombers is seventh place team. So Juan's team will be in the draft lottery instead of Dylan because Dylan did better in the consolation winners bracket. What I don't count is the consolation losers bracket. That's what I don't count as standings. So I wish I had the standings like week by week. Regular season. Yeah, so regular season I have mhm. The regular season I have Stan, Jacob, Jack, and Brad. Okay. And what was the oh, since Jack beat Brad, correct? Is that what happened? That's why Jack is above Brad. Just give me I love Cooker Paulo. Yep. So Jack, if you hadn't beaten Brad this year, you would be last place instead of Brad. So that's why Brad is below you. It's the odds. Okay. So I got that addressed out. So here is what I'm seeing. Okay. So now it is no longer. So what was switched was this was Daddy Josh right here. This was Dylan. And then this one was right here, or one was right here. And then Seth was right there. But now since Dylan beat both Seth and Juan in the winners consolation bracket, he is fifth place. And obviously Dylan didn't know, oh, once I lose, I don't have to try anymore because there's a 16 lottery. He didn't know that because I didn't say anything about it until after the season was over. Therefore, Dylan has fifth place and Juan has seventh because he just what? I did say I don't look past week 14 when it comes to tanking because you don't know about did Juan try? That's the real question. Did Juan try? Juan Juan never or Jack never played Juan, huh? Jack played Brad four four times. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. And he played Jacob three times. I Jack, you're never playing Brad next. You're not playing Brad next season. That's for damn sure. That's ridiculous. Um, how do I look at fucking teams? Jesus Christ. So Brad, or did one try? So he did beat Billy. Did one try with his lineups? He did. He didn't bench anyone, but he didn't replace anyone. But I mean, okay. Fantasy, fantasy. I'm not. I have to put out. I'm not doing some certain link because I don't want y'all to think I'm rigging it. So we are using www.fantasydraftlottery.com. There will be six teams in this draft lottery. This is for Kings Dynasty. So team one is the lowest or the bottom team, which is Dallas Pirates. Team two is second lowest with I Love Kirk. And Pollard. But since Jack did in fact tank, his odds would be affected. CD's nuts. Okay. You said that you never tanked. The only move you made was a strategical move for um yourself. That's how do I fucking forget that? So not including after week 14. 14, you had Antonio Gibson on the bench or starting over fucking Daryl Henderson. Um, who else? I mean, you could have easily dropped Rondale Moore. No one would have picked him up. Um, you left Portland Sutton in your flex position when you had Russell Gage. Um, that's about it. You got Cameron Dicker. Again, I guess Cortland Sutton. I thought he was playing that week. I don't remember if he missed a game or not. So where did you? This one's fine. What of the week? You had. Where's the Stephon Diggs thing? Oh, here you go. You had CeeDee Lamb on the bench over Hunter Renfrow, who I guess wasn't playing, and you didn't do anything to replace Mark Andrews. Week 9, Brandon Ayuk. But he had no one. Like, the hell? He had no one to do anything. Week 8, this is when you had Brandon Ayuk. That did work out, but you had Rondell Moore, but he did better too. All I'm saying is, oh, Cortland Sutton, I guess. I guess technically, I mean, Rondell Moore is not a bad move of that in that case, but uh, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't. I would still say you're affected, in my opinion. For sale, which is Stan. Um, I guess Team Roy, I'll do. I guess Evan hasn't changed his team yet, I don't think. Uh, oh, hold on, guys, hold on. Let me go back to. Is it not? Okay, here we go. Let me make sure Evan didn't change his name. Team Roy, okay. So I'm sure Evan will change his name later. And the last but not least is New York Bombers. Okay, so everything is weighted. Um, I'm gonna have it out of like, see, I'm gonna have it out like maybe 50. So, how many balls can you actually have? I have 50. Is there any maximum? There's no maximum? Okay, good. So I'm gonna have Siri give me the amount of I'm gonna do 1 through 100. She's gonna give me a certain number. That's how many balls Brad is gonna have, and I'm gonna dock down from each one. Give me a number 1 through 100.
It's 10.
Okay, I guess we're doing this out of 10. Um, so since Jack and JP are fine for tanking, I'm gonna do 6 teams. I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do for odds for 6 teams? I guess Juan's gonna have one because he's not supposed to be here. Evan, Billy's team is punished because he was also fined for tanking, basically tanking. So he will have the same number as Juan. Stan will probably have like, I would say 4. 4 is a good number. And then Jack would have 8, and then JP would have 6. But since they were both fined for tanking, I'm gonna go down to 4 for JP, and I'm gonna have the same number as what Jacob would have for Jack. So he has 6. So his odds are affected. So JP takes Stan's odds, Jack takes JP's odds, and then Evan takes ones for odds. Brad gets the top odds, obviously. So let's generate the order, blah, blah, blah. By the way, once I set the draft order, the official order, I have to redo the draft pick trades because it resets the trades. I completely forgot about that. I did the trades before in case there were other trades, and I don't remember if there are, but I'll look at it before I redo the order so I know I get all the picks right because I know I made a trade with Brad and Jacob, me and Juan, and then I think I did Jack and mine trade. So, all right, pick six. Obviously, Juan is pick six, pick five, team right. So this is expected. Um, I didn't think they were going to change regardless. Pick four, CD's nuts. Um, I think he had the third best odds. So I mean, Stan moved up to the top three. Pick three, for sale. So the Stan just moved up one pick. Pick two, Dallas Pirates, and then pick one is I love Kirk and Pollard. Congratulations, guys. Um, this is the final results of the draft lottery. I promise you there was no rigging. I showed you all my step-by-step process. This will be unedited. It is fresh, unedited video, raw footage. I showed you everything, step-by-step process on everything. I showed you what I did in case there was a mix-up with the standings. There was on my part. I fixed it. I did it before the lottery, and there is the draft order. Now I will stop sharing. This video will be out today, I guess May 21st. I'm recording it like at 1:30 a.m. Good luck to all. Get the draft shit ready, blah 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 blah, and see y'all football time.